What's up, everybody? So today we're back with Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3 mods and Goku vs Thanos on Planet Red. If you're new here, and most probably you are at this point, what I do here is I take debates and put them together, AI versus AI in Tenkaichi 3 mods. Now, when it comes to Thanos, this Namek. When it comes to Thanos, oh, okay. Because the picture on the character selection screen, I mean, this Thanos was also in the live action one, but on the character selection screen, oh, this happens in this game, doesn't it? Yeah, we have to. Yeah, this happens with this game. So for some reason, this mod, I think it's this one, not the other one. I have two mods installed. This one has two glitches. The game can get stuck, or the AIs would stop moving. This mod has that. Oh, I selected the second one. To be honest, I would have picked the comic one, because I'm gonna pick another map. The reason I want to pick the comic book one, I think that was the comic book one, but he also comes in the live action one. But he was like the anime. I want to see what's the third one. Suddenly it's a different character, because I believe these mods have that. But here's the thing about Thanos. Why not just... I am just taking a long time. Let's do Marvel's Capcom training. Here's the thing about the live action MCU characters. They're weak. I am sorry to say, those guys are genuinely really weak. But when it comes to the comic books, or he's like, I think, is he comic accurate? I don't know. I'm more of a DC fan, but I know somewhat of Marvel. But here's the thing, that face is weird, not gonna lie. Here's the thing, when it comes to the MCU, the live action one, the MCU universe, the characters are weak. I am gonna sit here and I don't care what anybody says. If you want to look, oh, is this Thanos without his hand? What? Okay, I'm just getting distracted over and over again. Oh, I think this is the old Thanos, is it? I'm unsure. But the characters are genuinely weak, right? But when you go to the comic books, you know, there are different universes and everything, and that's what creates the whole power scaling issue. So it's hard to scale a character, anime character, against the comic book character, right? If you get what I mean. Like, obviously, if you put someone like Omni-Man, right, you can just go there and be like, yeah, okay, yeah, because this is Omni-Man, this is Invincible, yeah, it works. But DC and Marvel, there are different universes that... There's a universe where Iron Man is really powerful, right? And there are like different types of universes. So here's the thing. You can say, okay, Goku can be this Iron Man, and he can be this amount of... He can be this amount of Iron Man, he can be this amount of Iron Man. It's like that. With Thanos, on the other hand, as far as I've seen, the power scaling, in my opinion, I could be wrong because I'm not a big comic book fan. I mean, I am, but I'm not that big as a lot of people are. When it comes to Thanos, I'm calling him Thanos. When it comes to Thanos, his power scaling is kind of consistent. I know people are gonna say, well, Dragon Ball has inconsistent power levels. Yeah, but is that an Apple's move? Oh man, this is shit. Yeah, we have to do a rematch. Yeah, Goku did not get a good fight out of this one. But when it comes to Thanos, I've seen him having a pretty consistent power level. And Geekdom also made a video on him saying, well, these characters can be Goku, and one of them was Thanos as well. And my argument right now for is how strong would Goku be when he masters Ultra Instinct? Right now, you can make the argument this would happen. You can make this argument. I want to change the skin. I want to pick the first skin, even though I think that's the weakest Thanos. I want to pick the first skin because while we're at it, let's just pick Goku's second skin while we're at it. I mean, I've never tried it, so let's just pick the second skin. I'm gonna go to the Witcher. I believe this is the game Witcher, right? Suddenly there's another Witcher I'm unfamiliar with. But what do you think? What do you think? Oh, this is a pretty cool map. What's your... Oh, this is Omen. Dang, this is genuinely Omen. And this is... I mean, we picked the weaker Thanos, then why not just pick the weaker Goku? So when it comes to these characters and superheroes, it's a power inconsistency is there, but with the explanation is different universe. But the good thing, I do not like that concept. The good thing that I like is Spider-Man having these whole different universes thing worked out. That's what I like. And in the future, if live action goes like that, I mean, it's not confirmed, but technically confirmed that we'll see a lot of different Spider-Man in the new movie, upcoming Spider-Man movie. I forgot the name, man. No Way Home, was it? Oh, man, why did I forget the name? Who do you think can win? Goku or Thanos? I feel like Thanos can. Not the live action one, though. That is where it's pretty tough for me to debate on matter Thanos can be. Like, it's pretty hard. The thing is with live action, and I can understand why that thing is, because they don't go on a grand scale. We don't see an actual power scaling. So how I do power levels is who will win or who will lose is basically, okay, this character is moon level, this character is earth level, this character is multi-planet level, this character is this level, this. I do it like that, right? When it comes to live action, you can't find that because none of these characters, I could be wrong, maybe I've forgotten, but none of these characters show a power scaling. The power scaling is important, and that's where the issue is. They don't even verbally state, okay, this guy is this threat, he can like do this and the planet will be destroyed. They don't even say that, and that's the issue. Like with it, so it's pretty confusing to make that argument, to make that assessment. And when it comes to Thanos from the live action, I can't wrap my head around and say, oh yeah, Goku's weak against this one. The comic book one, sure, there's a big debate, you can do it, but the live action one, I just can't wrap my head around it. It's pretty tough for me, like, because sure, the fight scenes are amazing, but there is no like, okay, let's just throw this guy to the rock like in Dragon Ball, right? And Thanos in the comic books does some really good stuff. It's just we don't see it in Infinity War or Endgame because of the time limit of the movie. Even though it's a big movie, you gotta realize that I still, if they had went comic accurate, they would have to make it like Justice League Dark, if you ask me. If you have seen the Dark series, Justice League Dark series, it has multiple movies, and that's how they could have covered it, and they could have like developed Thanos more. But at the same time, I am not the one to debate on this because even though my main is DC, I love superheroes, but I'm not that into superheroes. Like I'm picking every comic and reading it day one, or I'm like bored and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna pick a comic, read it. No, that's me with games and anime. But when it comes to Dragon Ball, I mean, yeah, Dragon Ball comes in anime, but when it comes to superheroes and these, it's just, yeah, I do read comics, but it's like, I'm not that invested into it. But at the same time, I'm invested into it that I can make a solid debate. But at the same time, I know there's someone out there who can make a better debate than me and give me an accurate answer, who has watched both and is like interested. Like as much as I'm interested in Dragon Ball, I want someone to debate this. I mean, Geekdom did it. He's the best person, I feel like. But I want someone to debate this who has interest in both series, not just in one. Because when you're interested in one series, you do not have the knowledge of the second series, and your bias kicks in. That's the problem. When your bias kicks in, you cannot make a fine judgment about who wins or who loses. I'm making this really long, I'm sorry about that, but who do you think would win? I think live action Thanos, Goku stomps her. Goku would easily win. When it comes to comic books, as far as I've seen the comic Thanos, I've seen Thanos can win. And I think this argument has already been made that live action characters are weaker than the comic book characters. I think we can't say weaker, but more so I want to say, I mean, we can say weaker, but we haven't seen that big. I think we have seen Captain Marvel perform feats, but other than that, have you seen someone? It's hard to say. It's actually hard to say. Well, hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, click on the notification bell, and tell me your answer to this. Goku versus Thanos. Dragon Ball anime versus Marvel. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.